Hey guys, thanks for coming back to another video. So this video is going to be a little bit different from the normal ones that you guys see where I go out, I buy stuff and I resell it. This video is going to be my first rough draft for a submittal for a grant application. So there's a company called Nav, and Nav does nav.com, and they provide business services. One of the things they do is 4 times a year, once every quarter, they give out a $10,000 and a $5,000 small business grant. All you have to do is submit an application. There's a few questions you have to answer. There's not many. Sorry about that. I wanted to get their website pulled up. So it's a really simple process. So what you have to do is answer a couple of questions, and then you have to you fill out a form, you answer a couple of questions, and then you create a post or a video like what I'm doing, and you answer these questions. You have to answer what your business does, a challenge your business has overcome in the past, and a challenge you continue to struggle with, and how the grant funds will help you overcome the challenges with some detailed specifics. So what I've been doing over the past month or so now is I've been writing up scripts, literal scripts, to try and get this the way I think is going to be the best for me and the best for my business to try to apply for this grant. So what you're about to see is rough, raw footage. This isn't what I'm actually going to submit. This is just me putting out there to try to get some feedback from you guys. I'm working with a company called Score, S-C-O-R-E, and they provide free business mentoring. And I'm working with a lady named Dawn, and so I'm hoping that I can upload this to YouTube and show Dawn the link as well. She can see it and also hopefully maybe provide me with some feedback as well on what she thinks, how she thinks just the overall application sounds and all that kind of thing. So what I'm looking for here in this video is some true constructive criticism. I'm applying for a NAV grant. They want to know what your business is, some of the challenges, and how you're going to overcome, how them giving you this grant will help you overcome the challenges. So as I said, I don't want to repeat everything, but as I said, I wrote some scripts, I put some things together, and that's what you're about to see. It's rough. This is not going to be exactly what I submit. I'm going to completely re-record everything. You know, I'll get action shots and me walking and all that. It won't be me sitting here on my living room couch talking into a camera just like this, although there might be some pieces like that, but the end edited video will look so much different. The content and what I say will be exactly the same. I'm not going to veer off. I have this in a script, and so again, all I'm looking for is how does it sound? Does it seem... Does everything flow, and does it all make sense? Is there anything you would take out? Is there anything you would add? Is there anything you would reword and just make it sound different? You're not going to hurt my feelings at all in any way, shape, or form. Just give me some constructive credit. If you think it's great the way it is, legitimately, if you really think that, then tell me that too. That'll help. But any improvements you think I can make, anything that you would take out, just let me know and drop me a comment. Anyway, I've been blabbing now for 3 minutes, so let's jump into this video. I'm Eric, and at the age of 40, I walked away from a corporate desk job with all the benefits you could ever ask for, and decided to roll the dice, bet on myself, and start a resale company. I buy storage lockers.
Let's see what this stuff. Oh, it's signed.
I go to live auctions.
$30, $30, $29, $30.
I go on private picks.
Quite a bit of stuff.
And so much more. So come along for the ride as I build this resale company from the ground up. And now, let's get to another episode of Reliable Resellers. Hi Nav, I'm Eric, and I own Reliable Resellers. We're based out of Tampa, Florida, one of the largest and fastest growing cities in the country. Downsizing has become the new norm, and with our well-established eBay store and local auction house connections, we provide a hassle-free and profitable way to downsize your life. Instead of worrying about having to organize a garage sale, waking up early on Saturday mornings and dealing with all the people, or taking your items down to a local pawn shop, only to have them pick and choose the items they want, or to only offer you pennies on the dollar, we provide access to our well-established eBay store and to local auction houses for which to sell everything in one go, all the while allowing us to do all the work so you don't have to. All you have to do is get paid. When I first started this business, I didn't understand the difference between working on my business and working in my business. So as a result, one of the biggest challenges that my business has had to overcome so far has been sustaining my personal growth as a business owner into someone who truly does understand what it means to go to work on my business. Going to work on my business means that instead of looking at the company from the perspective of someone who does the day-to-day work, you're looking at your company from the perspective of someone who is responsible for making sure your business grows, for making sure your business is profitable, spends your advertising funds correctly, understands proper customer service, etc. After over a year of working in my business, I am now making decisions from the perspective of someone working on my business, and that pivot in thinking has been critical in the early success of my business, but has also been a major challenge that had to be overcome for that success to be realized. A challenge that I continue to struggle with is closely tied to the challenge that I've already overcame. I've only been running my own business now full time for a few months, and I am learning most everything business related on the fly without any training wheels. When I first started my business, I didn't appreciate, because I didn't know to appreciate, what all is actually involved with running a successful business. I took for granted things like marketing, advertising, accounting, and bookkeeping, just to give you a few examples. Coming from a technical background, I was very good at executing and troubleshooting IT-related tasks, but I've never really had much crossover to the sales side of the house, or the marketing or advertising side for that matter. I went to college for IT. I studied IT, I earned a degree in IT, and I followed that up with 12 years of real-world experience spanning multiple different industries ranging from healthcare to construction to higher education, and I've added multiple technical certifications along the way for good measure, all in IT. That is all just to say it is a continuous struggle attempting to figure out how to properly run a business on the fly when you have no formal training whatsoever in running a business, all the while trying to keep your business afloat and profitable. This business idea and model are going to be successful. The real challenge here is, can I continue to grow enough as a business owner to see the idea to fruition? I have no doubts that in the end, I will get it all figured out. I've already grown the eBay business to a 6-figure company in less than 10 months. So I'd say I'm on the right track. The next step for my business is opening a physical location to provide a place for customers to bring in merchandise, but also to provide another means for which to sell items for my customers who are looking to downsize. If I were to win the $10,000 grant for my business, $8,000 would immediately go towards ensuring the business has enough capital for 6 to 8 months worth of rent payments towards a warehouse or a store location, and that's going to be estimating roughly $1,000 a month in rent there. Another $1,000 would be spent on new equipment for said store or warehouse, things like a new computer, tables, chairs, display cases, shelving, etc. And the final $1,000 would be spent on advertising for the new location via things like direct mailers through the EDDM program at the post office, digital ads on Facebook and the Nextdoor app, as well as having signage created for the physical store itself. So I would use the first $8,000 for rent on the store. I would use another $1,000 on new equipment, and I would use the final $1,000 on advertising for the new location. That is exactly how I would use the $10,000 grant money if awarded. The process to overcome my lack of business experience will only come in time as I continue to grow and expand this business. So the most important thing the grant funds will do is allow me the peace of mind to know that for a 5 to 10 month time frame, the rent on the store location will be covered, so I can focus on continuing to grow the business by means of advertising the new location, our downsizing services, and by bringing new clients into the fold. Bringing in new clients will allow me to hire my first employee, which I wouldn't be able to do without the physical location, and will only further my business experience. It will also provide me with the vital experience needed to continue to create the processes, the procedures, and just the overall system that will eventually be used throughout the entire company. Without the grant funds, getting to that point is going to be an extreme uphill battle. The more I grow as a business owner, the more I can grow this business into something that provides gainful employment for others, and also will allow me opportunities to give back to the community and those around me. If I were to win the $5,000 grant for my business, then every penny would go towards ensuring I have roughly 5 months worth of rent payments secured for the store location. Every single penny. Thank you very much for allowing me to submit my application for the NAV grant. Win or lose, I am grateful for the opportunity. Thank you very much and have a great day.